Hey guys, so we have our first official teaser for Legends Fest 2023. This is a GIF of a disco ball, which looks like it's just projecting a bunch of reddish beams of light outward, is what it looks like here. So that is our teaser, our hint for the first, I guess maybe not the very first, but you know, one of the first characters that we're gonna get as part of part one of Legends Fest here. Now, it is possible that this is going to be just a free-to-play character. This could just end up being an event exclusive character. This could be a 1% sparking on the banner. We don't know. In the past, we have gotten teasers for 1% sparkings. Even most recently, we take a look at the 5th anniversary. They did give us a teaser for the transforming Jiren. They had that like ladybug teaser for that transforming yellow Jiren. Last year, if you guys remember, for the 4th anniversary, they gave us 2 teasers. One was for an EX on the banner, it was for Jiren, and then one was for the free-to-play green Tien. So this could be anything. This could be a summonable character. This could be free-to-play, but it's probably not going to be for the main headlining character of part 1, whoever it ends up being. They usually don't like to do teasers for the main characters. They usually just like to show them off during the reveal, which, by the way, the reveal is going to be in basically 48 hours from me recording this, or pretty close to 2 days from now. So, taking a look at this first teaser we have here, what comes to mind? So this literally just dropped. I just saw this for the first time a few minutes ago. And the first thing that came to my mind, so there's really 3 things that come to mind for me. I think 2 of them are more likely than the third one. And I think I do have one that probably is leading the other 2. I'll just start with the most likely outcome, at least for me. This, to me, more so makes me think of Super Boo more than anything else. Obviously, if you guys remember back to the Majin Buu saga, we have Super Boo who does I think it's called the human extinction attack, where he literally just raises his hand up and kills every single person in the world on Earth with the human extinction attack. And obviously, it looks very similar in aesthetic to this. And I think something that's pretty important to note about this as well is that we have the beams going in sort of like all directions. We have this spreading out a lot too in all directions. But the thing that I think separates this, at least from the other characters we're going to talk about here, is the disco ball itself is also the same color. And obviously Boo is like the same color as his attack, right? Now this is probably more pinkish purplish than this. This is obviously more red. So that might be the only thing that maybe could mean that this is not going to be Super Boo. The color is a bit off for this. This is red, this is pinkish purplish, so. But I think in terms of like the actual look of the beams, this encapsulates the actual GIF more than the other characters we're going to talk about. But this was actually the first thing I thought of was Super Boo's human extinction attack. The next one is going to be Golden Frieza. Now, Golden Frieza, who does... So there's, I guess, 2 different attacks we could talk about. I don't know if we really want to call this an attack, but this is I actually don't even know the name for this attack. It's like the finger beam cage that he creates to allow Ultimate Gohan to fight Dispo. This could, in theory, I'm just thinking about this in terms of Legends. This could be a really interesting character. Like, we could have a standby sort of preparation mode Frieza/Gohan tag character. And what if we had a mechanic where like Frieza... So Frieza has the preparation mode where he goes on standby. You can't switch to Frieza. And he creates I guess we'll just call it the Death Beam Cage. He creates the Death Beam Cage on the opponent, and the opponent is just forever locked in. Like, that's so toxic, but I could imagine that being the case because the entire premise behind Golden Frieza creating the cage for Dispo was to limit Dispo's mobility and to allow him and to allow Gohan to be able to fight Dispo without Dispo running away or utilizing and taking advantage of his speed. So that could be an interesting character, a tag Golden Frieza and Gohan from the Tournament of Power that have like that sort of like lock-in Death Beam Cage ability. That could be cool. It would be very, very toxic, but In terms of the aesthetic, obviously the death beams have a very, very similar aesthetic to the beams coming off of the disco ball here. But the only problem I see with this is that, like, what is the disco ball supposed to be? It's supposed to be Frieza? It doesn't really seem that way. I mean, because Boo fills this disco ball role better. He's sort of the same color. I don't know. And then the other Golden Frieza thing we could talk about is just his normal death beams that he used to take out the assassins from Universe 9 that were sent to kill him when he got resurrected right away at Baba's area. I mean, it's kind of similar. I couldn't really find a good picture of Frieza actually killing the assassins with his death beams, but there's a scene where the death beams are sort of like going all over in a bunch of different directions, which kind of looks like this. And if you even look at the green Angel Golden Frieza that we have in the game right now, his blue card actually does look very, very similar to that. Like this is the Golden Frieza blue card that we have in the game right now. So I think it actually potentially could be that this could be a, I don't know if people would like this or not, but this could be a teaser for a free-to-play Angel Golden Frieza that has this super attack, potentially. And that could be the teaser that this is for, but I don't know. And then the last character we're going to just quickly mention here, I think this is probably the least likely, but I at least thought of it when I was, coming up with different possibilities here, is Kefla. So when Kefla attacks UI Goku, she projects these red beams of light, and then I couldn't find a good picture of the actual attacks, but this is basically what they look like when they get shot at Goku here. So we obviously have the UI sign Goku dodging all the red beams from Kefla here. And I think these beams definitely do kind of look similar to this, but I would say that this is probably going to be the lowest on the list in terms of likelihood for what this is referencing here. So I think if I had to break it down, I probably would just eliminate Kefla. And at that point, we're looking at either some kind of Golden Frieza card, maybe potentially a tag character with Gohan, Ultimate Gohan. Again, that could be a cool mechanic. Or some type of Super Boo, I guess. When you think of Legends Festival, at least when I think of Legends Festival, my mind doesn't really automatically go to Super Boo, but I mean, they could really do anything for part 1. What if part 1 is just a new LF Super Vegito, and then Super Boo is somehow related? Maybe they do a Super Boo that transforms into Buhan as the 1% sparking on the banner, and then we have a LF Super Vegito or something for part 1. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But that is what we have right now for the first teaser. So again, we are still 2 days away from the announcement and the reveal. So I think it's pretty likely that we potentially could see another teaser tomorrow night at the same time. So basically 24 hours from now, I think it's not unreasonable to expect that we could see another teaser for another character. So if that does happen, I will make a update video going over my thoughts on whatever we might see tomorrow. But would love to hear what you guys think about this teaser here. What do you think it is? Do you think it's Super Boo? Do you think it's Golden Frieza? Or do you think it's something else that I just haven't thought about? So let me know down below what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.